are people out there that literally live for clicks. And they don't have to be big podcasters. They don't have to be big, they'll call themselves journalists, but they're not journalists because they don't have any journalistic integrity. What they want is clicks. What they want is followers. What they want is subscribers. What they want is people to go behind their paywall. What they want is somebody to join their Patreon, right? Because that builds a steady income. That's how it works, folks. But really, this isn't as much about Tucker Carlson. This podcast isn't as much about Tucker Carlson or Candace Owens than it is about how things actually work. So in recent months, each of those, Tucker Carlson and Candace, they've amplified these narratives that cast suspicion upon the Jewish people, upon Israel's right to self-defense, and even upon the integrity of law enforcement after Charlie Kirk's assassination. Now, let me say this. I met Charlie once when he was 19 years old, and I couldn't have been more impressed. I mean, first of all, he's 6'5". He was 6'5" at 19 years old, a tall kid, great head of hair, an incredible smile, and you knew you were in the presence of a savant. It was easy. It is so super easy to know that, right? To know that you are in the presence of a savant. That'd be the easiest thing I think I could ever say, because he was incredible. He was absolutely incredible. That's indisputable. And he wasn't a racist, and he wasn't, but he more than anything else, he was fiercely and beautifully independent.